Viddle dongle. That's all I have to call that one. I can expect a flawless nation. Falcos that are more neutral based and not so punish game based actually can do pretty well on this stage because lasers can shut down Puff's approaches pretty well. Nice dash tag back here. Yeah, you got to be a certain kind of Falco to play on FD versus Puff. I am not one of them. I just don't like it. It's just not fun for me. I get shield grabbed and then I die, and it's just not fun for me. It's not too attentive, but Mittens must be he's a very smart player, as we all know, and because it's really hard to get those kind of grabs with icy. So you get those and play that kind of neutral where it's pretty easy to separate the ices with carriages. But yeah, that'll be the first stock for Aldo. Aldo is very good with against spaces. He used to be more of a kind of sit back air, be safe, and I mean, if that works, then perfect. That's what you want. But Mittens using some good lasers right now to try to. It also gets percent on Puff. We can never disregard the percent Falco's lasers puts on Puff because lasers pretty much combo into each other when you're in the air like that because of the knockback Puff gets. On safe side B, that's gonna get a kill. But that's all you can do. He's still putting in really good work. I'd definitely like to see some more. Let's go, April.
Alright, so this is
Mittens Aldo Grand Finals.
Maldo. Or Alittens.
Or Baldo and Mittens.
You guys want to try to find a spot from off by the chapters out there? No.
Alright, so Mittens Falco. I actually love this. I love the Mittens Falco.
Yeah, Mittens Falco has gotten way better in the past few weeks.
Yeah,
you see he's practicing.
I think Falco Puff is a lot better than people tend to give it credit for, especially locally. No!
Nah.
Damn it.
He was looking pretty good, but I mean, you can get some. I was talking about how Falco, with FD, it's more of a neutral based Falco stage.
Yeah.
For a Falco like me, I would never be able to do this matchup. That'd be a rest. I would never be able to do that whole FD thing.
Yeah.
Right, because I'm more punish game based, right?
I feel
but Mittens probably trying to just put in some lasers there.
I feel like punish. Yeah, that was game. I feel like punish game-oriented Falcos are the reason why people find this matchup so difficult.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because Falco really just wants to be controlling in this matchup and getting hits when he can, and I feel like that's why Mittens Falco has actually been doing better than a lot of our Falco mains here.
Yeah.
Is because Mittens is finding a space. He's spacing very well. And he's using his options correctly when they're presented.
Absolutely. He's staying out of Puff's range.
Yeah. No, this is a situation where Puff really excels against Falco. And that's in those stray hits. And you have to be really careful because I feel like one of the big things you want to do as Falco is re-aggress after your hit. And the problem is Puff is usually going to win that and send you off stage pretty early.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that was the point where I think Mario kind of didn't have a lot of space. He was cornered, but had he the opportunity in a safe way, it would have been better for him to retreat, take his space back, and then kind of attempt to go back into it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But what ended up happening was Aldo slowly chipped him off stage, and then really nothing he could do.
I was about to say he's forgetting about some of the lasers there, but I saw him shooting again.
He's using them when they're necessary.
Yeah,
I think is the important part.
Yeah.
All right, so down by 2 stocks, 137 on Aldo, meaning that it's not going to take a whole lot to take him to his 3rd stock.
Yeah.
But I think one of the big things with Falco is
nice down tilt.
Landing your killing blow is going to be tough. You need to be. Oh no, that's the 2nd time I think, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the 2nd time. Oh, down there right through the shot, guys. Nice. Yeah,
alright. Goes for that early.
I wasn't looking at the percent. I thought that was it.
Yeah, it's 46 or something like that.
If you were to shine off the bottom,
yep.
Usually it would be probably 50.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting.
That definitely 50 would
really
definitely
hard spot for Mittens, but he gets out. And he's back off stage. And he, once again, there we go, he's given a second lease on life here. He's got to make the most out of it. And unfortunately, he picks a wrong angle. That's going to bring him down 0-2 to Aldo.
Yeah.
Alright, so with one game left, let's see what adjustments he makes. I think the Yoshi's pick was smart in trying to finish Puff off early, but at the same time, I feel like Mittens works better with more space.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, alright. So we're about to see the Fox
before.
pick. Now, I like this, but I also think Aldo is scary against Foxes.
Yeah, no, he has no problem. Like, sometimes when he gets shut down by Falco, like from my experience playing with him, he does some, you know, he does some questionable things in the neutral where, you know, you can take advantage of it if you can react. But versus Fox, I mean, you gotta know a lot of stuff too. It's a very, very, like, I won't say 50-50 because technically the matchup isn't 50-50, right? But if you're not a Fox player, right, you gotta make sure that you're making the right decisions.
I think Aldo is really good in particular against the approaching Fox. I think that's kind of where he shines. When the Foxes are being aggressive, Aldo is really good at keeping his immediate space clear. And it's really hard to get a little bit, you know, it's hard to get any sort of advantage on him.
Yeah, that would do it though. So it's pretty even.
I do like Mittens' pick that he did choose Stadium.
Yeah, Stadium's amazing versus Fox, I
obviously.
think.
Alright, so he's off stage, but the wrong back air is going to send him off stage again. He misses that. He misses that second hit up air.
Okay, the wall jump. And it's still gonna get hit from that though. You really gotta do some.
Ooh, nice fade back though. Good recovery choice from Mittens. Gives him another chance there. Misses a laser, and that could have been scary, but he does actually manage to move back.
Backers are good enough.
Yeah, Aldo does convert off that and finish that stock pretty quickly though. Ooh, so Mario shooting the double lasers. That's the. That's how you know you're technical.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
I do a tap jump, dude. It's hilarious.
Oh my god, I could feel the carpal tunnel in my hands when I tried to rant about it.
Okay.
Being trapped in a corner against Puff is scary.
Yeah, you really want to get some kind of.
Ooh, nice shine off the platform though.
Something here is when you want the. I mean, you can go down throw smash right now, and I think Mittens is very good at reacting to technicals and stuff with being an ices and sheet player, right? Like,
Yeah. Oh, that was
so
beautiful.
close, so close.
Yeah, frame rate. And I will say, Mittens' spacing is actually kind of immaculate right now. He's playing super well. I'd like to see more of this as we continue into the next couple stocks. Using his double jumps. When he's off stage, he's got nothing left here. Ooh, but he lands with a shine and catches Aldo off guard. F-throw off stage, gonna put him in a strange situation.
Yeah.
He does manage once again to get back on.
I'll hit him with the nair. Ooh, just gets burned, but
Another incorrect angle choice. But, you know, had he made that back, Aldo would not have hit that edge. Ooh! Alright,
not quite though.
No,
Oh,
super
wall jump
close.
lasers, nice.
There we go, and he
That
comes
was
with a falling
sneaky.
up air. That's gonna be it.
Okay.
Yep, I like it. Mittens trying to feel himself here in the last stock, potentially of his tournament. He's got a lot of work to do, but it's just as equal. You know, Aldo has the same amount here. If he wants to close this game out.
That's the Froger Aldo thing, the really tight dip.
Yeah.
Every time he does, he goes ooh, and then he comes in. For some reason, it works sometimes.
I respect the puff dash dance a lot. All right, Mittens at a. Oh yeah, that's gonna be GG. 0-3.
Yeah.
Aldo takes
See,
it.
I told you, it's a Froger. It works.
Yeah.
The dash dance.
It's just like the story of Puff Fox.
Are you playing Althea?
The intense final stock.
Yeah, good
He
job.
takes that
Good
20%
job,
and it's
Aldo.
over. Yeah, good stuff, Aldo. Mittens looking really good. Signing off, SWS72. Have a good day.